Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for taking our time from your busy schedules. And we were talking about English maths questions. I know it is of no interest to you guys, but yeah, we're still talking about it. Have you made your life mathematical reality? Are you living by a component of little geometry, little algorithm? Oh, yeah, algorithm is a part of math and computation. So, what is it that you're playing your life with? Too much mathematics and you hate mathematics? Oh my God, you hate your life. Is that how it is? Is that how you perceive your life? Well, I did not like maths for sure. But then, thoda sa ye, thoda sa wo, thoda karke, when we are just living, actually we're calculating and living. So which life becomes more mathematical. I hated my life then. And would you like to kind of have a different reality with your life, which is less mathematics, maybe less English also? We can do Hindi. Or you don't even need a language. Could just be energy, pure pulsating energy. How about that? Nobody wants to talk. Oh my God. Is that how it's going to be? How? So how are we going to flip this? You guys wanted a sample session, and this in this sample session, everyone is offline. I mean, online but offline. I need the videos on. If everyone's going to be having their videos off, how would I know that you got it? How would I know that you're actually getting the healing in the group that we're doing? Thank you, Neetu. That's so nice of you. We got to see you guys. And we're not too many of us, by the way. So if I don't see you, how do I kind of. I will get it. You may get it, but I wouldn't know that you've gotten it. Yeah.
Uh,
Hello? Can you hear me?
yes, yes.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So who are daring enough to keep their videos on today?
Mhm.
Anybody else? Anybody else? So let's get started. Who would like to volunteer? Sonia, would you volunteer for today? Would you be
Yes.
open?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're going to be doing a sample session for the flip it technique. Now the whole thing is that this is only a sample, so you may or may not get it online right now in a group the way we are kind of playing with it. But we're going to attempt at that you do get it. I mean, that's the whole thing. Because when we do online, we do require some bit of extra effort to get the concept down there with you, right? So, yeah. Umesh, you want to start off?
Yes, sir.
So, ask the question. So, basic flip it technique is there is three simple steps. First is what is identify the problem. Okay. Um, go slightly deeper, and we may not. We can straight away flip it also. So identify the problem, go dive deeper, and then find an empowering flip to it, and then we flip it, and then we kind of make it strong and real, and from there we start looking at things very differently. So yes, Umesh, we can start off, and then I'll butt in between.
Yes. So yes, volunteer.
Yeah, Sonia is volunteering.
Okay, so if I ask you, what would you like to address? What is the point?
Yeah, anything that we can talk
Anything?
about or clear or change or address. What is it?
Happiness, contentment, contentment. Contentment is that secret place in you where you don't have to have makeup on in terms of, not physical makeup, but you're not made up. It's inside of you.
Are
Contentment.
you talking about not being fake?
No, not fake either. It's, like you have that hidden area of you that no one knows about. But there's a certain zen that you have. You have extra many layers of zen and happiness. So I'm looking at that happiness, which is contentment.
Not blissfulness.
Yeah, blissfulness.
Is that what you actually
Yeah.
identifying? Bliss. Bliss
Yeah.
within.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, would you like that, which is basically not touchable, or do you want me to go in an issue which is more monetary, like maybe liquid
I
cash?
talk about money. We can
Whichever.
be
I have two.
whichever.
So
What?
I leave it to you. One is
So is
tangible, one is intangible. So
no is money the reason that your bliss is kind of getting affected? Just asking. May or may not be true.
well, a lot of us put our everything on money. So
Yeah.
that is a point of view that one has bought for generations on end. So while maybe 50% would be that, 50% could be just bliss. So either. I mean, I'm leaving it open to you, tangible or non-tangible. Maybe people will be more associated with money in on the call, so I don't mind that.
I
So
told Umesh also, I said, money is something that will be more appealing to people.
yeah. So yeah, so maybe we can do that because I think I'm going a bit deeper into me, and for this class to be for contributive to everyone, we could take that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can
Money
make
and
everyone
happiness.
do it through money and yeah, money is okay
Oh,
with you.
okay.
Okay, Shelly is saying money.
Yeah.
Money is a common thing. Let's do money.
I think
So while
yeah,
Yeah.
while we are working with Sonia, others also can go
yeah,
into the same space and let's get
Money and
started with that.
happiness is important.
But money and happiness are two separate things. But if you get money, are you really going to be happy? We can't guarantee that, right?
Yeah,
right,
that's true.
right.
Happiness and money are individual. That's what she said. So blissfulness and money have
Yeah.
nothing in common, but we've associated it.
Yeah,
So currently we can take one thing at a time. So we'll go with money right now. How
yeah.
about
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Also, I'd like
Money
to add one
actually,
more.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, tell me one more.
But I'd like to add one more thing about money also. I don't think money is not reachable to any. You can go to a bank, you can borrow from here, you can do so much, right? But these again are areas we're not seeking to go at. So when we talk about money or anyone, I think they're looking at money next to me. The physical form, not in the bank, not in the with the uncle, not with the husband, not with interest from the fixed deposit. So that I think most of us would be looking at that. That money where we have, even if we have the ability, are we able to even use it? Do we have the authority to use our own money because of the relationships that we have?
Okay, so being accessing money, basically having money to spend, right? That's what
like,
basic
Yeah.
idea is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
but like, say for if you don't have any other relation, and if you but on your own, and you don't depend on anybody else, you have to make your money yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's also true.
Hmm. And sometimes other people, your kids depends on you as well.
Yeah, but then what if you're depending on God or on
So you
rituals?
like source of income,
No, but you're
right?
not depending on people, but you're depending on
No.
rituals. You're depending on a job. You're
Yeah.
depending on
Mm.
on
So you have to create something.
yeah. But so dependency can come in very anywhere, if it's concerning money. So money can be money. We're not looking at that we being the source. We're looking at
Mm.
money as a way that, oh, I don't want to be dependent on somebody. Even
Yeah.
when you have to use your own money and there are two people who are dependent on you, so-called
Mm.
dependent, we will not be
Mhm.
able to use it for ourselves. So that is of accessing your own money is what would apply to everyone.
Right.
So especially its creation and money. So money and different areas that we are kind of addressing.
Mm.
Mhm.
So Umesh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean the thing that I did it on that day, money and you, money and you.
Yeah.
Do we do that or do we do the flip technique?
Yes, yes. That we can do that.
Because there are not too many people, so it can be addressed. But we'll
Yes.
have to take a handful of people only. We can't do it with everyone.
Yeah.
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 So cool. So we impersonify somebody. Like Umesh, you become money. Suppose you are money.
Yeah.
Umesh, Sonia, look at Umesh. So if you have that one screen thing, Umesh is the energy of money. Umesh, 3 times, just tell yourself that you're money, you're money, you're money. Okay. Now look at Umesh as the energy of money. What is the first thing that you get? Sonia. And others also, you can say that. We're trying to map it out in an online setup. In person, it is fantastic. But yes, we're doing it for the first time online. So please, cooperate. So in your first thought, when you look at money, called, and he's not Umesh, he's money right now.
Sad.
Sorry,
Sad. The
sad.
first
Okay,
feeling I get of money is sad.
sad. Okay, money is sad, or you are sad to see money.
Money is sad
Money is sad.
Why?
Okay,
because
Like, is it movies?
it has it's used, abused, it's given names, it's judged, it is loved, it's respected on certain days. Like Diwali, it's like everything, and other days not. And there's so much of weight on money. There's so much of work for money.
okay. So everything that you're perceiving right now, if you had to have an empowering flip, what would that be? How would you flip the sadness of money that money is having? You're a healer, right?
Yes.
How would you flip that? What is
Free.
it that you can do to flip?
It's chained up,
So,
so I would free it.
so now close your eyes and look at yourself energetically coming around. Well, in person, as I said, it's different. Energetically, now just unwind the chains that you can see around money. Because somebody also said that there is blockage. Are you perceiving, Shelly, कि money के अंदर blockage है? Right? Money, that's what. So वो, can you undo the blockage and untie the ropes or whatever, the chains that this money has? Just undo it. And now tell me what is underneath that. So Ruxana is saying money is okay, control. Control is again chained. Okay, money को बांधा गया है, उसको रस्सियों में बांध के रखा हुआ है. For example, can you untie it? All of you who just mentioned this, जिन्होंने mention नहीं भी किया है, can you please untie that money? Unlock that money, clear that thing. And जब तक वो नहीं हो जाता है, be with it and keep untying it. As if layers and layers and layers and layers of money which is tied down. Tons and tons of brick that you can see on money. Empowering flip kya, and flip it there. What is the empowering flip that you can give? How do you set your money free? What is the first thought that comes? Sonia, how do you flip that money?
When I freed it, surprisingly, I saw an elephant and rhino. Both.
Elephant,
And
okay.
then,
What
yeah,
does an elephant and a rhino tell you?
powerful. So powerful. I mean,
That's what somebody just wrote, money is power. Ruxana also wrote, money is power. Okay.
hmm.
So if money is powerful, can it be blocked at the same time and locked up?
No. No.
So what lies are you holding on to? Or what lies would have you imposed on money? And are you willing to flip it and let it go?
Yes. Yes, please.
Now, So now there is power over here, and there is oh sorry, for you it was the control and the bondage. The control and the bondage is here, power is here. Now can you see and flip it and allow it to be only power or only magnanimous or the magical or the magnificent energy that money carries.
Yes.
So Rukhsana is saying her flip is barriers down and receive it. Mm, That's perfectly fine. Because ये सब possible ही नहीं होगा अगर आपके barriers down नहीं होंगे. And the whole problem is receiving का मतलब ही नहीं पता है तो receiving करेंगे कैसे?
So now I see it as the
Your voice is, एक second, you're muted.
so now I see it as a huge silver statue with wings and huge.
Huge.
And the
Now
Statue
again,
of Liberty is
Now
coming
again,
to mind.
be present with what you're saying. Silver statue. Statue doesn't fly. It's still stuck. It's still अटका हुआ. Okay? Wings है
Yeah.
पर उड़ नहीं पा रहा है. Now
Yes.
what? Again, give what other empowering flip can you give this money right now?
Release the stuckness from below. This glue.
So okay, now can you give wings? You've given wings to the statue, but
Right.
how would you make it fly?
By letting it go from the base, the grounding, the form and conditioning, I guess. That's what's keeping it
And
glued at the
so
bottom.
what is the form and conditioning? That's what I'm asking you.
Generations. I mean, it goes root. Root is coming. Root.
So where if there is no root, now what? Because generations के अंदर जैसे आप अर्थ के अंदर खुदाई करते जा रहे हो, there is no root. So if there is no root, now what are you going to do?
Free it. Just cut it off.
Can
Just
you do
break it.
that?
Release it.
Can you
Yeah.
do that?
Yes.
उसमें हो सकता है कि स्टैचू भी टूट जाए, हो सकता है कि मनी टूट जाए, बिकॉज अगर तुम उसके बेस को तोड़ रहे हो. What is the other empowering flip that you can do? How would you set a statue free? Can you solidify the statue?
Yes.
Can you do that?
But then when I do that, where's the
It may not.
symbolism of power in it?
That's okay. So
My
everything
question.
yes, so
Yes.
everything that you're holding on to, it has to have a symbolic way of having power, not with wings. What other ways of having power can you have in this?
When you said molecules, that just be the molecule.
Molecules. Just be the molecule. Now, can you integrate it with you?
Yeah. I just feel I'll become big. Too big.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that. So पैसे ज़्यादा आ जाएंगे, then I'll become too big. And what is that too big for you?
Fatty.
What is that for you?
Yuck. Not
What is
nice.
yuck for you? I know. Fat, yuck, not nice. What is
Lack
that
of
yuckness?
movement. Lack of movement. You become too fat.
And
you
that's what
walk
you've
too
given.
slower.
So is that you? Is that you that you're talking and looking at? Because Umesh keeps saying, what is your inner reflection is your outer manifestation. Right, Umesh?
Yeah.
So are you that statue who is not willing to move and you're giving that perception, you're perceiving money also? We judge others for who we are. Very simple.
Yes, it is.
So are you not willing to move? Shelly is saying, I have to work for it. Molecules को अपने में integrate करने के लिए you will have to work. Very good. And molecules को integrate करने के लिए Sonia is resisting because वो fat नहीं होना चाहती, yucky नहीं होना चाहती है, because वो solid हो जाएगी. So
Yeah.
now that, do you even realize there are subtle nuances that we're going to be catching on to, which is keeping you from a brilliant source of creation of money, which is you, क्योंकि हम जैसे जिस पोजीशन या किसी स्थिति में है, हम वैसे ही पैसे को भी देख रहे हैं. So
Yeah.
now look at yourself being fat and ugly and keep looking at yourself. Fat is ugly, fat is ugly, fat is ugly. Everything there is. How would you flip that fat, ugly fat?
Doesn't look good at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me an
So, yeah.
empowering flip. Give me an
Uh,
empowering flip for that. Empowering flip.
Judgment. Hmm. Okay.
So now look at this again, Sonia.
Yeah.
On top of it is fat and ugly money out here. And bottom, what is there? Because
Judgment.
everything has equal sides of a coin. Okay, now sides of a coin is ऊपर head है तो नीचे tail है. अब I'm simply asking you, just flip it. What is here? Now you need
Judgment.
to give me the empowering flip for it. I am
Empowering.
the empowering flip. Like Shelly is saying, I am the creator and I am money. So then if you are money, you don't you don't have to flip it. But the fact is, you are not money. Right
Hmm.
now, you are not in a space. So thank you, Shelly, for contributing. But I'm also facilitating you that you
Yeah.
are not money. I am energy. So can you and you then you don't need to flip the energy. We have to get you to the root of becoming that energy. And when that energy is created, then you don't need to flip anything. Then you are it. So I am simply asking that fat and ugly, what are you going to flip it with? What is the empowering flip? How do you diffuse the
Receiving
fat?
is coming. Somewhere it's lack of communion that I have with it, because fat and ugly association with that is me not receiving it. Okay, this
So
may be
have
an
you
access
okay?
moment, but
Have you had a point of view about fat people looking ugly who have lot of money?
yes.
That सारे लाला टाइप दिखते हैं. मुझे
Yeah.
वैसा
Yeah. Black,
मुझे ऐसे
dark.
मुझे सेठानी नहीं
There's
बनना
so
है.
much of judgment around that. Yeah.
मुझे सेठानी नहीं बनना है. मुझे लाला टाइप नहीं दिखना है.
Right.
And so Umesh, now you asked that question. What age did you kind of make this association?
Yeah. So who and how old are you being when you are thinking in that way? ये सबसे पहली बार कहाँ से आया था? ये कब सुना था, देखा था, या सोचा था कि फैट जिसके पास पैसा ज्यादा होता है वो फैट और अगली होते हैं?
23.
Okay, what happened at 23?
23. I was in India and I don't remember. But yeah,
you don't
India
remember.
has a lot of fat people.
Fat,
Eh?
rich people, rich and fat people. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Africa may be rich the, but somewhere
Fat
they
नहीं
didn't
थे.
seem ugly. I mean, this is really going in a place where I don't want to go. This is so much of judgment right now that I'm
Fine.
carrying. I'm carrying
Don't
so much
just
judgment.
go with
It's
the flow.
disgusting and yucky. Yucky, actually.
What is that? What happened when you felt that they are ugly, and what makes you feel that they are ugly? Whatever
Maybe
comes
it's,
first, you don't have
and
to.
I'm not even, yeah, and I'm not even looking at features. I think the inner side.
Yes, that's what I was asking. What made you feel that? What was that inner side?
How is
That
fat equal to ugly? It's like fat equal to ugly. Fat equal to ugly. What is making you equate it on the same platform? Because it's not about money. The day you crack it, you will allow yourself to have money. Trust me.
So skin looks smooth, fat looks cellulite, dimply, bumpy, and layers and layers. You got your double chin happening, your layer tears happening. So somewhere that is not, because every time I drew as an artist, we would draw perfect figures. So now all of a sudden you're drawing lumpy.
So wait,
Maybe that's
are
why
you
rhino and
so
elephant both are fat.
are you addicted to perfection and so you would not let money come to you?
Yeah, maybe.
Money has to be perfect. Now, can you give me
Yes.
what empowering flip can you give me for perfect?
You tell me. I'm not getting that.
What empowering flip can you let go with? Allow yourself to let go the perfection.
are you willing to receive money without deserving?
Yes.
And even being ugly too, are you willing to receive the money being ugly too?
No.
Okay. And what is stopping you from that? कि when you are going to be so beautiful, then only you can have that.
Um, mm,
Just whatever the
Umesh,
first
can you
thought comes, it doesn't have.
Don't
please
think you're
ask.
getting into the head. You're getting into the head.
What is stopping you from receiving the money, whether you are beautiful or ugly? The way you are, what is stopping you from having money or receiving money? The way you
Deservability.
are.
तो वही तो
Yes.
बोला उसने सबसे starting में, are you okay if you don't deserve it, will you still receive the money? We are lying to ourselves, not me. That is where we're doing the flip model. Is going to get you to be so it's going to be in your face. It's not going to be funny.
Hmm.
Rukhsana saying, I'm not perfect. Well, sweetheart, but I receive money. Perfection and money have got nothing in common.
Mhm. So where have you got this from? You have to be perfect. Yeah.
Maybe my father. He was an architect, so lines had to be perfect, things were perfect. Then I got married into a house which everything had to be perfect. Perfect.
Mhm.
Hmm.
The bathroom had to be perfect. Your hair had to be perfect.
Mhm. Okay. And do you think that is the only way to have
Sorry?
money? Do you think that is the only way to have money in every
No,
aspect of life, or it
no,
is just required in that part?
no, it's not the only.
So what would you like to tell yourself?
So that little 23-year-old Sonia, what can you tell her and how can you flip it over there?
Don't believe the outside word. Don't
Yeah.
believe the outside word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you embrace her now and say, hey, you know what? I'll tell you there are other ways of having money. Can you, that younger you, give her a hug
Yeah.
and melt it. And now, what is the empowering flip now? What if you didn't have to deserve it? What if you didn't have to be perfect? Awesome.
Yeah. So the naivety in me bought the lie of the outside because felt that the outside knew more than I did.
Mhm.
And that was a lie because they didn't think I was deserving and I bought that.
Yep, that. So now look at money. How does it look like?
Smiling and it's all fair.
All fair. So is it willing to come to you? Is it willing to fly? Is it easy to have it? Is it easy to access it? Because at least it has to be easy to access it in your world. It's got nothing to do with nobody.
Yes.
For Rukhsana can create it like this, for example. There would be others, or Neetu may just find it very difficult to even ask for it. So each one is going to be different, and how we're going to be modifying the whole thing and talking. And one person shifting with one area would actually shift and melt other things for other people in that area and using the flip technique. So diving deep and flipping it with the most empowering flip. That's what we are sampling out right now.
This whole
We do it
exercise
in,
I felt very hot.
it is very hot. Yeah. I mean, obviously, because you're like in the hot seat. That's why we call it the hot seat. When you're going to be coming for a 3-day event, you will be placed on the hot seat so many times that you will no longer start feeling hot with anything. You may just walk out with way more confidence. Even if you have zero money in your pocket, you will have that confidence that, yes, I know I can have it. I'm not just saying it's money, it's going to be whatever area that is concerning you.
Just a second.
So Neetu is saying that you attract happiness, joy, and peace for someone. Why not you?
Me too.
If you're,
But yeah, I think
but no,
that
that's how
I
you wrote it. You
yeah,
someone
yeah.
are you more there for others than for yourself?
Yeah, for myself I attract money, but at the same time for
You
some
give it away.
people, yeah, yes, I if I have, yes, I will. Yes, if I have extra,
That
yes.
now. So
You like to help people as well, not
even
just
if you
money,
would,
just for
you
yourself.
no, you are a people person and you please people and you want to have people in your life, so you will do it at any cost. That
Yes.
even if you don't have extra, you will still give it if they ask,
Yes,
and
yes.
you
I
would
love
not be
to.
able to say no.
Yeah, I love to do that.
That,
Yes.
and then you
Help
will
each
be like,
other.
okay, what do I do?
You
I
like a
can't even. And
family.
yeah, we're like a family, and
Family
family knows
like it.
how to take it. Does
Yeah,
family give it back to you?
that's right. So help each other. If you have, exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if there is no exchange?
Hmm?
What if there is no exchange? Are you going to ask them for the money when you're in need?
No, 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 no. It's not like that. Means not every time is exchange. Like if you say, for example, if I want to start your course, you still will not need money. So you have to exchange the energy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So it's for sometimes you give someone a money or help and they can use any way they want, and sometimes you can pay behalf of them as well. So it's like a lot of way you can.
Ye-
Yeah,
So
there's
that
a lot
is
of things.
but that is only if you have that extra fund. If you do not,
Yeah.
then you're
For yourself as
yeah,
well and for others.
jeopardizing your avenues with money. If you're not having it for yourself, you're not using it for yourself. If someone is doing it, and then you are,
It's Yeah, it's not like that. Like even if you have less, still you can give something. It's not like that. But if you have more, you can do a lot of other things. Yeah,
you're
in a lot of
dodging
areas. That's how I look at it. I don't
you're dodging to look at things. You're not willing to face it right now. But the whole thing being,
Okay.
if money is so much of a concern, how is it that if somebody is asking you for help, you're not willing to look at yourself? You're like, okay, I'd rather give it away. My question is
No,
that.
like I look at that way, not money is everything. Say for if you have any health issue,
I never said money
sometimes
is everything. I never said money is everything.
okay.
You right now you require money. And if I come and say, hey, will you give me your money? Are you gonna do that? You may.
Depends. Yes.
That's what.
Yeah.
So you are very easy and quick at parting with money. Yeah? Not partying with money, parting with money. Just a matter of why over there. Parting and partying. Okay. So here we have to now figure out what is the flip model that we can apply to you and how you can keep flipping it every moment that you are so addicted to the original behavior that we have created with money, because it's your association with money. And if you can tap into it and dive into it, and at the base when you kind of flip it, now from there you can keep reminding yourself that, and you keep reminding yourself of how you got to be, or how that money can be a contribution to you, or how you would like to receive that. That's where the shift and the change will show up. So yeah, we just sampled out one person.
Mhm. Yeah.
They're working.
Just a minute on call. Mhm. Till the time, listen, let me ask you, okay, when you're saying that you will give away the money and when you're so open and happy, joyful, so is it from fear? Matlab, would you like to give up? It is from the happiness, joy of it, or from the fear of it, that when you need, that someone will say, won't say no, or someone will give it to you too? When you are saying that you can give up the money easily, matlab, if you have, you can give up easily. So is it from the space of joy or from the fear that when you need that, you will get it in that way
Are you
also?
asking me?
Yes, yes. Till the time
Question.
Kavita will be free.
Yeah, no, I am here. So
Actually,
no,
you are here.
tell me.
Umesh?
Yeah, yeah. Sonia's hand was up, so we'll address
Yeah,
that.
I thought you
सोने का
yes.
कितना पड़ रहा है 75 74 हाँ
Yes, Sonia.
Yeah, so I would like to what I'm realizing after this, while my body's a little, it's
Uneasy?
vibrating a bit. Yeah. Also, I realized when I said 23, I don't even know. I was thinking of 17, frankly. 17, and I wasn't even in India at that age. 23, I was. And there's so many lies now based on how we backtracked. We backtracked to wherever. And having
See,
backtracked,
you're not. What if it's not wrong when you said 23? Because maybe 17 and 23 had a similar vibration. It doesn't matter. Okay,
yeah,
the age is not
right.
significant. What we're saying is, yeah, that was the around that time. Maybe 17 also you were similar only, and 23 was like more prominently similar.
Yeah.
So that is what. So that doesn't matter. Point is, what have you absorbed in your body that is creating an unease in your body?
Yeah.
And that unease is not where we want to go into the dis-ease of the whole thing. So can we allow
Correct.
that unease to melt away?
Yes.
And is it that you're not very comfortable having too much money, so you have to create the unease?
Yes, possible.
So suppose, as I said, that there was this one person who said, I would like to give you a 5 carat diamond, right? And that time I didn't know how much it costed, but must have must have been a lot. And I said, at that time I was just a bars facilitator, and I was like, no, I can't have it, because I know the transactional reality would not be kind to me.
Mm,
I'm not ready to give anything in return for that,
right.
right? So what is it right? Is it wrong? From whose perspective? There are people I know who would have taken it, and yeah, anything you want to take, I'm absolutely okay with that. And there are people who will not be able to take it. So it's, so you have to now each and every moment allow yourself to have that peace, remind yourself of the whole thing, that okay, fine, yeah, that was the space, and now I've created space within that space.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Shelly is saying, I am not capable enough. Yeah. So yeah, these are the points that keep coming. And you think, okay, there would be somebody who would be like, मुझे तो पैसे की problem नहीं है, इन लोगों को कितनी है. We're not talking the money thing. You don't know that money is attached with so many other areas. Like it could be relationship with your body, it could be your health, could be 10 other things going on in you. For you, it could be only health issues. May not be specifically money, but you will be so surprised that how from money a lot of other areas can be tapped into. Similarly, if we were talking about relationships today, how from relationships we could have tapped into money and other things, and health and bodies and everything. You get what I'm saying? The whole idea is to dive deeper and flip. So it's like dive deeper and flip, dive deeper and flip. That. Yes, Sonia, you were saying something.
So what I wanted to say is, I realized when this call happened and you said, would you like to, as the call started, I we have no recollection. When I say that, I'm talking on behalf of so many, because I know exactly where I went, how I went, backtracked, no recollection of where we buy something and we make it so much ours, and then we start we mutated ourselves to a hybrid, and we start living that. So I get it that you're saying that this would kind of extract all that off of
And the
us.
whole thing is, what you resist, you persist. So it's
Yeah.
not the fat, it is not the money. It is you're resisting the fat, you're resisting money. You're resisting money, you're actually resisting fat, and the fat is also there, which is rigid, which will not move. You get it? So it's
Yeah.
all combined. And that's where obviously it's a 15-minute thing that we've done right now. What we're saying is that we need to go dive deeper, not 15 minutes,
Yeah,
More.
totally.
it's
Yeah.
been
So So this comes back to what we spoke initially before the recording start, inversely proportionate to,
Yes.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
flip flip is basically to see the other areas of your life, because from this angle you're not being able to. Like if you can see the top angle,
Hmm.
it's about bringing you to that flip. And is this serving you somewhere? So it's okay. Would nahi jaye, issue nahi jaye, lekin at least you'll have ease with that issue and have no problem. When you have ease with that issue, everything else start falling in place.
Yes, I agree. You recognize it and you leave it as
Yeah.
is. You don't
So when
pretend it.
no, we don't. So when we do it in person, it's amazing. We've had sampling sessions out here. It's amazing. So that just because people ask for sampling, we did it. We're not going to do it. We're
Even
only
though
going to
online
invite you to a
people
class.
like that, but it requires a much
Space.
more time.
Much more time.
Right.
Because online we require
Okay,
more time.
online or offline, in both ways, even in offline also we do, okay, it requires 1.5 hours. 1 to 1.5 hours for 2 to 3 people, just 2 to 3
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. But if
So
you're
it is
willing to
not that we
commit,
are
things are
clearing the
possible.
surface, we are clearing to the core of it.
Yes, the core of it.
We have to just clear the issue, address the issue that is showing up or presenting. It can be cleared very soon, very fast, very easily. But again, the similar situation happens.
And why we're doing the core of it? So that it doesn't reoccur. You're going to create some other issue. You will definitely not have this one. You get it?
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you.
Umesh, you want to say something, and I'll just close it
Yes.
because I have a section. Yeah.
Yes, it's just the last thing.
Yes.
Okay. As you had said, as I did say, okay, everything outside us or everything that is showing up in our life is just a reflection of our inner world. Whether it's money, whether it's relationship, whether it's pain, pleasure, disease, comfort, luxury, anything. Relationship is just a reflection of our inner world. And whatever is showing up is trying to grab our mind and trying to grab our attention to release it, whether we have made it something as wrong or significant or right or the only way, whether it's perfect, imperfect, success, failure. Well, we have defined somewhere something and we can't go beyond that. So that is where our mind requires attention, and it communicates in a way by showing up as a problem or as stuckness. Matlab.
And the whole thing is that, okay, you may have a problem, and what if you're unperturbed with that problem? You're not making it significant. You can be absolutely, the problem is here and it's not affecting you. It takes you to that space when you're talking about that Zen space. That is where you can be. That, okay, I choose to, suppose you're choosing to be with a person, okay, being with a guy. And you're like, well, it's not convenient, but I'm choosing to be with a guy. Now that choice, wherever all those edgy, there, this, that, whatever you have, you can just be in a Zen space with that person because it's your choice. You're now no longer judging it. You're no longer being the effect of the problem, so-called problem that you think it is. Now that is the space we're talking about. You may still not choose to have money, but you'll not have um, that unease of not having that money. That.
This money.
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, money is what?
I was saying that just money is the reason we make. Money is the easiest target to blame it on. Okay, because of money, we can't do this, or we can't have this, or we can't go there. It has nothing to do with money or anything, whether it's relationship, I guess that's another.
Yes, true. Thank you. Hope to see you in person. 13th is
Thank
when
you
we.
so much for clarity, Kavita.
You're most welcome. But it's going to be more fun if you come with your bodies, at the studio. And 3 days, we will just hammer you out of it. And as I said, hot seat सबको मिलती है वो उसमें, because we don't take very huge batches in this. So when you're like sitting in that hot seat, body से वो melt away होके निकल जाएगा.
And whether
Looks
अभी
like
से
I can still
अभी
do
से
that.
फैट रिजॉल्व हो रहा है कविता.
it's
Thank you, Ruxana.
I can still feel the heat in me. When you said melt away, it's like still
It
feeling hot.
is that
It's
hot.
feeling hot.
That you will be not comfortable, and we are not going to make you feel comfortable. कि अच्छा ठीक है ये कर लो वो कर लो, पर वो when you're like willing to face it will all just blast away, you know, like it'll go away. That.
Mm.
Because
Yeah,
I've
like the
learned it from
judgments are
I've
carried.
learned it from Gary. I learned it from Gary because people said if you go and ask on the mic and if Gary blasts, मतलब Gary को गुस्सा आता है और वो चिल्लाता है तुम पे, तुम्हारी लाइफ मैक्सिमम चेंज हो जाती है. That. हम चिल्लाएंगे नहीं, लेकिन हम जो पूछेंगे उसी में तुम्हारी अंदर का जो चिल्लाने वाला जो हिस्सा है ना, वो मेल्ट होके निकल जाएगा. कुछ तो है जो चिल्ला रहा है अंदर, चाहे वो शरीर है, चाहे वो आपके इश्यूज है, चाहे जो भी है, उसके साथ जब आप अंदर से महसूस कर लोगे ना, that shanti, everything will change.
Or jhuti shanti. You know what I mean? In the sense, like if I said, "Oh my God, I'm judging so much," I never realized that that was a hidden silence in me, right? Which when I spoke out because
Came
of
up.
your nudging and probing, it
Yeah.
came out, and the base of that was what? Money.
Money.
And how they're not
Yeah.
related at all, yet they were.
They're not related at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yes, looking forward to
Bye.
more. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.